Welcome to Audit Decoded by Mayuri, your trusted space to decode complex audit, cybersecurity, and risk management topics into clear, practical insights. In today's video, we're diving deep into one of the most requested topics, Top 10 ISO 27001 Interview Questions and Answers. Whether you're preparing for an internal audit role, cybersecurity compliance job, or an ISO 27001 lead auditor interview, these questions are your essential toolkit. So, let's decode ISO 27001 step by step, with clear explanations and examples. Question 1. What is ISO 27001 and why is it important? Answer. ISO 27001 is an international standard for information security management systems, ISMS. It provides a systematic framework for managing sensitive company information, ensuring its confidentiality, integrity, and availability. The goal is not just to protect data, but to manage risks, apply security controls, and continuously improve the organization's information security posture. Importance: builds customer and stakeholder trust, helps meet legal and regulatory requirements, reduces business risks like data breaches or operational disruptions, demonstrates proactive risk management. Example: if a financial organization stores customer data, ISO 27001 helps ensure that access is controlled, data is encrypted, and incidents are logged, reducing reputational and financial risks. Question 2. What is an ISMS and what are its key components? Answer. An Information Security Management System, ISMS, is the structured set of policies, procedures, processes, and controls used to manage information risks. Key components: Information Security Policy Risk Assessment and Risk Treatment Plan. Statement of Applicability, SOA, Control Implementation and Monitoring Internal Audits and Management Review, Continuous Improvement. The ISMS follows the Plan Do Check Act, PDCA cycle, ensuring security is not static but constantly evolving. Question 3. What is the PDCA cycle in ISO 27001? Answer. The PDCA, Plan Do Check Act model, is the backbone of ISO 27001 implementation. Plan. Define ISMS scope, policies, and perform risk assessment. Do. Implement security controls and risk treatment actions. Check. Monitor and audit ISMS performance through KPIs, internal audits, and reviews. Act. Take corrective actions, improve security controls, and optimize the ISMS. It ensures a culture of continuous improvement in information security management. Question 4. What are the 3 core principles of information security? Answer. The CIA triad forms the foundation of ISO 27001. Confidentiality, protecting information from unauthorized access. Example, using access controls or encryption. Integrity, ensuring information accuracy and completeness. Example, hash checks or change management. Availability, ensuring data is accessible when needed. Example, backup systems or disaster recovery plans. Together, they form the guiding principles for every ISMS control and policy. Question 5. What is a Statement of Applicability, SOA? Answer. The Statement of Applicability is a core document in ISO 27001 that lists all 93 Annex A controls from the 2022 version. It shows which controls are applicable or not applicable, the justification for inclusion or exclusion, and the implementation status. The SOA acts as the bridge between risk assessment results and control implementation, providing evidence of due diligence. Example, if a company doesn't provide cloud services, controls related to cloud security may be marked as not applicable in the SOA, with proper justification. Question 6. What are Annex A controls in ISO 27001 2022? Answer. The Annex A of ISO 27001 2022 lists 93 security controls, categorized into 4 main themes: organizational controls, 37, people controls, 8, physical controls, 14, technological controls, 34. These controls are designed to mitigate information security risks. Example, organizational control, information security policies. People control, user awareness and training. Physical control, secure areas. Technological control, encryption, access control, monitoring. These help implement effective risk treatment strategies aligned with business objectives. Question 7. What is the difference between ISO 27001 and ISO 27002? Answer. Many interviewers test this distinction. ISO 27001 sets the requirements for establishing and maintaining an ISMS. ISO 27002 provides guidelines on how to implement the controls listed in Annex A of ISO 27001. In simple terms, ISO 27001 tells you what to do. ISO 27002 tells you how to do it. Question 8. What are the main clauses of ISO 27001-2022? Answer. ISO 27001-2022 contains 10 clauses, out of which clauses 4 to 10 are auditable requirements. Key clauses: 4. Context of the organization. 5. Leadership. 6. Planning. 7. Support. 8. Operation. 9. Performance evaluation. 10. Improvement. These clauses ensure top management involvement, risk-based planning, resource allocation, monitoring, and continuous improvement. Question 9. What is the process of risk assessment in ISO 27001? Answer. Risk assessment identifies and evaluates threats to information assets. Steps include: identify assets and owners, identify threats and vulnerabilities, evaluate likelihood and impact, determine risk level, decide on risk treatment, reduce, accept, avoid, or transfer. Document in a risk treatment plan. Example: if a laptop with sensitive data is vulnerable to theft, control measures like encryption and asset tracking are applied. Question 10. What are the stages of ISO 27001 certification audit? Answer. The certification process has 3 main stages. Stage 1, documentation review, readiness audit. The auditor reviews ISMS documentation, policies, and procedures. Stage 2, implementation audit. The auditor verifies implementation, effectiveness of controls, interviews employees, and checks records. Surveillance and recertification audits, conducted annually or every 3 years to ensure continued compliance. This process ensures that the organization maintains security discipline over time, not just at the time of certification. Bonus question. What are some common ISO 27001 audit findings? Answer. Missing or incomplete risk assessment documentation, unjustified exclusions in the statement of applicability, lack of management review records, inadequate incident response procedure, poor user access control practices. Addressing these proactively builds a stronger ISMS and prepares you for real-world audits. And that wraps up our in-depth walkthrough of the top 10 ISO 27001 interview questions and answers. Remember, ISO 27001 isn't just about compliance, it's about embedding information security into your organization's DNA. If you're preparing for interviews, keep revising the core clauses, Annex A controls, risk management framework, and practical implementation examples, because that's where interviewers test real understanding. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Audit Decoded by Mayuri for more content on IT audit, cybersecurity, and governance. See you in the next video, where we decode the next layer of the audit universe.